Hi, Mr. Kelvin. Can you hear me?
And yeah, you're welcome. Can you hear me?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Can
you
you
so
see?
much.
Welcome. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see the screen, and the sound is also clear.
Great. All right. I don't know if you're able to practice the last exercise.
Actually, yeah, I was just going through the videos maybe a couple of times. So the only area where I was unable to identify the point of interest because I didn't learn that last time. The identifying the point of interest. So I'll just show you, for example, my screen. Just a second. Now, yeah. So it actually just I only did like this. I don't know whether this is the correct point of interest because I didn't learn that. So this is a 1 day chart, and I just only draw our valid pullbacks, inducement, etc. like that. So like this. I don't know whether it is the correct valid point. The point of interest. So if I once I know that also, maybe it will
Okay,
be
this
easy
is
for me. Yeah. Did you? Yeah, I'm not able to hear you.
Alice USDT, right?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What is that? What did you say?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear. Can you hear me? That sentence. But
Okay,
yeah,
okay. All right, so we can.
yeah. Now it's clear.
This is Alice USDT on your screen, right?
Yeah, exactly. Alice. Same.
We'll come back to it after we learn how to
All,
identify.
all right, all right. So I can stop the share.
Now, if there's any other thing you want to show me before we start, you can show me.
Okay. So uh, it's going like this, and again, so now I will change into the smaller time frame where is the lowest point, and here. Here I will point. Okay. So again, it is going to downwards. Let's say here another one correction. Again, next inducement. So I can say so here if this is a valid point of interest, then something it can be a correction. This is actually for me it's a bit confusion is there. Yeah. Hello.
You're trying to mark the structure on the lower time frame, right?
Yeah, now it is the lower time frame.
Okay.
Because I started with the higher time frame. I marked it, and once it came down, then I switched to 1 hour. 1 hour, and I identified the lowest point. This as the lowest point, and sorry, not that one. This is the lowest point in that case. No, yeah, I think this area is the lowest point because here it is an inducement. 1 second, 1 second. Yeah, this is an inducement. That's why I put it low. This is lower low. This is high.
Your impulse is coming from the top.
Yeah, exactly.
Can
The
you hear me?
impulse coming. Yeah, I can hear you. The impulse coming from the top. Here it is coming. Now, let's say,
Inducement.
yeah. Now this. So this is a break of structure.
This in the road here, can you hear me?
Sorry, what did you say?
Inducement, this inducement.
Mm-hmm. You mean this one?
Now go back a little, go back to the left.
Okay.
Okay. So you can see the impulsive move coming down, right?
Yes, I can see the impulsive move coming down. See from here. Yeah, it's coming down.
Well, valid pullback. That's the inducement.
It is coming from here. You mean yeah? Here there is no. Here there is no valid pullback because this is the lowest candle.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the lowest candle. So it is not going above. 1 second. Yeah. 1 second. Yes. This will be this. No. This is wrong. Sorry. This is wrong. Correct, no? This is wrong. This is the right one. Okay.
Valid pullback. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Valid pullback, you mark this structure, you marked it on the daily, right?
Yeah. The valid pullbacks will mark them.
So meaning you have to remove it and mark it on the 1 hour.
I have to remove what?
Remove this valid pullback structure.
I see. You mean this valid pullback structure I have to remove, right?
You now mark the valid pullbacks on the 1 hour time frame.
Oh, I see. In the lower time frame, no more there is a valid pullbacks there. Okay. Yes.
I think the point ahead is your far right is
The point. Sorry, I didn't get. What is that?
if you go to your right,
Okay. Right. Yeah.
I think that part is lower than this point here. You're
This
looking for
point,
the
correct? This point, correct?
yes.
Yes. Yeah. This is lower than this because yes,
Okay, good. So you draw your
I can.
impulsive stop to that point.
Yeah.
We
This
have
impulsive ending here. I mean, correct?
draw it from this stop
Okay.
to that.
Yeah. It is impulsive ending from here. Now it is going from here. I mean, the new impulsive starting here. It means.
Or start from here. So, but you have to draw this impulse that comes down so that you know where you're in the
So from this point, you mean?
yeah from the top, from the highest point to this down point.
Okay. So this is the highest point. So this is the highest point.
Yeah.
So okay. I have to identify all the valid pullbacks, or I have to just draw like this. Like this. This is fine because I
Yeah,
didn't
you have
I didn't yeah.
box. Do you get me?
No, I cannot hear you.
You have to identify the valid pullbacks.
Okay. So okay,
Yes,
so we have to identify the valid pullbacks. Fine. So these are the valid pullbacks. If we go very minute valid pullbacks, then these are all the valid pullbacks only. Like for example, this is a valid pullback. We go very like minute.
yes, that's the
Correct? This way we have to go. We have to do, right? Yeah, here it is ending actually. This impulse, this impulse ending here.
I remove the first valid pullback structure you put so that
Yeah,
there'll be no.
the white one, right? Okay.
There an adjustment there towards the end.
Yeah, this is the end actually.
Yeah, this pullback, the last valid pullback you did there.
That last valid pullback. Yeah, correct. This is the one actually. This one.
Highest point.
What is this actually?
If you look to your right,
Yeah, you mean this one, right?
no, this last valid pullback, there's still a structure that went up before it broke below the last low. Yes,
Yeah, but this one you mean? But this is not a valid pullback here. Why? Because why I said this one. This is actually above this. So which means in this case you have to go here. I mean,
yeah.
yeah,
So, and there are still some pullbacks before the last low point there.
yeah. This one. This is the last valid pullback here. Correct. But there is no inducement here actually. Just a valid pullback only.
Yeah, if you look at this last line there,
This one. Okay.
valid pullbacks there.
Uh, you mean
Check the last
uh,
low. Check the
this
last
one?
low. No, this last low before this final low point.
Okay. The last low is this one.
If you trace it to the right, you see that after that price broke below it, there are still some valid pullbacks.
You mean from here? This is breaking here. Okay.
Is
Okay. 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 So which means it's coming here, right?
yes.
Correct. And also let me check here. Let me check here. Yes. This is the point. Yeah. Yeah. So this is the point.
Since there's still a little pullback before the final point, if you check this,
Yeah. This is the one.
yeah, after that point,
The final point is this one. This is the last valid pullback here. This is the one.
so it's not very clear here, but if there's no more pullback, then that's the last point.
Okay. So if no more pullback here, this is the last. This is the last one. Oh, correct. So this is the last one in that case, because here there is no look. There is no further pullback here. Look,
All right, so the next thing is to identify the inducement impulsive move.
yeah, next, yeah, the impulsive move is starting from here. That is, so we can find out the next valid pullback is coming up to here, which means, can I say that?
So before that, you identify your inducement on this left impulsive move.
Yeah, let me check this point. I think, yeah, here it is crossing. This is the point. So,
Hello, did you hear me? Can
what
you hear me?
did you say? No, I didn't hear. What did you say?
The first, this impulsive move we just marked on the left.
Yeah, this impulsive
Ident
move. This is the last valid pullback, and here it is crossing. So, which means, sorry, not that one. This one.
That's the inducement.
Yeah, I think this is the point. Probably, yeah. There is minute crossing happened here, it seems, but something like this. So, which means then this is the, I think here it is crossed. Very minutely crossed.
Yes, and it matters.
Yes. So I can say these three candles are on the same line. So probably we can consider this is the highest point. And the inducement is coming here. So this much minute uh, scrutinization is important, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember what by here is the inducement that becomes the change of character.
Okay. So this is what we learned exactly. So the last inducement is turning into change of character.
This is a
Yes.
point of interest.
Okay. Okay. So this is the point of interest. So in that case, this is just by guessing. I draw this point, this what to say, point of interest. So let me go back to one day. So probably I should cover something like this. Something like this. I should cover. Yeah, something like this. So here's the change of character.
Yes, and after the change of character, if you continue that impulsive move, you will see your breakup.
Yes, yes. After this change of character, I can see there is a break of structure here. So it is confirmed.
Impulsive move that starts from the down and lowest point. If you mark the valid pullbacks, there are some pullbacks before that COC happened.
Okay. Okay. So which means this is correct, no? So in this case, it is crossed already and it is confirmed. The BOS is confirmed here.
What I'm saying is,
Uh-huh.
lowest point. where price starts to reverse from.
I didn't
From
get
that
you.
from this lowest point where price starts to
From this
reverse,
one, this point.
you mark your valid pullbacks from there. There are
That is
some
this
valid
one. Yeah, this one.
no,
The
from
last.
that down,
Okay.
from this lowest point right here.
Okay. From this lowest point, you mean this last valid pullback, lowest point is this one.
The
Correct?
lower part.
Yeah.
Go to the down. There was a downtrend and an uptrend starts. Right?
Okay. Yes, there's a
Point where
downtrend. Yeah.
so from this point that the uptrend starts from, you mark the valid pullbacks.
Okay.
So
So
this
yeah.
line you drew up, there are some
Okay.
valid.
So which means the trend. Okay. If the trend is starting from here, then I should. I'll say.
Yeah, exactly. So it's
So
from here you mark.
okay. So I need to identify all the valid pullbacks here. Yeah, this is a valid pullback. Then this is a valid pullback. Okay, so next. Yes. This is the last point. So here I can see there is an inducement. No, that one. This is the lowest point.
I think you missed a valid pullback there. Up there.
Yeah, this is a valid pullback. This is actually coming up to here. This is the lowest point.
Or breaking out.
Yes, exactly. And so here, yeah, this is the next. Can we say this? Yeah, this is the next impulsive move. Right. Yeah, next impulse because this is the correction.
Yeah.
This is the correction. So this is the next impulsive move.
So a new impulsive move starts from there.
Exactly. New impulsive move starting from here. So probably this is the end point here. Yes. Now it is right away coming up to here. So this is the scenario now, right now.
Yes. So you
So
can
this,
label
so
your
this
breakup
much.
structure.
So this, yeah. So when we
And
go
movement.
to, yeah, exactly. When we go to identify the point of interest and all these things, every valid pullback is important. You mean correct? No, every.
I didn't get you.
I mean, every valid pullback is important. Even if it is a small, also we have to identify that. Correct?
There's something.
Hello.
There might not hear me.
Yeah. Tell me once again. What did you say?
There are some minor pullbacks and there are some major ones that.
Okay. 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 Right. Okay.
So
Fine.
we identify are the ones that shows the impulsive move.
Okay.
This last one you mark now, when
This
the
one.
after the yes, after the
Okay.
correction,
Mm-hmm.
all those valid pullbacks on that correction, we don't identify them.
Okay. Now, for
Yeah,
example,
so we leave out the
if
pullbacks
something
on the
coming, I see. If something coming like this, that's a correction.
if it's a correction, not them. But if it's an impulsive move, we must identify the valid pullbacks.
Okay. I'll just remove that. Yeah. Okay.
So now I've seen that you've understood identifying the zone, then switching to the lower
Yeah.
time frame.
Yeah.
That's
Okay. Yeah.
seeing how the change of character, the inducement becomes the change of character.
Okay. Correct. Inducement becomes change of character because of the point of interest.
All right. So I can now share my screen.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, so
Yes.
you've been able to identify impulsive move, correction, continuation, break of structure, change
Correct.
of character. So,
Correct.
so the next thing is to be able to identify point of interest.
Correct.
So the point of interest is where it's more like the area we are looking.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and there are certain things we look out for before we mark a particular zone as the
Mm-hmm.
point of. So it could be the buyer zone, or it
Mm-hmm.
could be the seller zone.
Okay.
So
Correct.
price is usually moving between the buyers and the seller zone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Correct.
things we usually look for, you already understood the
Yeah.
concept and structure.
Correct. Okay.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. Now I can. I don't know what you said last, but I can see you the screen now and your drawing. So you said
So,
that I understood the concept, the structure, and everything. Yeah, that I heard.
so looking at what we have here,
Okay. Correct. Fair high.
yeah, because this is
Inducement.
inducement right here.
Exactly. Yes. So that's the correction. Inducement and correction. Yeah.
The big gorgeous. With the bike on. Go away, my
This break
lady.
of structure.
Exactly. That's the break of structure.
Now, you look at this structure. First of all,
Mm-hmm.
we had this impulsive move.
Correct.
Then we had
Exactly.
this, right?
Yeah.
This continuation move. We're looking
Correct.
at what I just said now.
Uh, what I don't know what you said last. That's the continuation move. First, we identified the impulsive move. Then we identified the inducement. Then that is a correction. Then we
Great.
identify the
This continuation move is where we are looking to enter the trade. So
I
the,
see. Okay.
the point of interest is usually
Okay. Okay.
after this correction.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, after this area close to the
I cannot go
Right.
to the bed and take the car. For me?
Close to this area
or
is
there,
the point of interest.
yeah, there are some things we must before we can enter the.
All right.
So
Suppose if there is one more continuation start above, for example, so this automatically becomes invalid. You mean correct? No.
oh, not yet. Yeah, that's me do this.
Me? Happy? Happy?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, so
Like that?
hello,
Yeah, that's an induced. That's an inducement. Okay. If it's coming back,
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
better, better. But our audio is really horrible. Yeah.
All right. All right. So at least you got it to this point where valid.
Okay.
I mean, this is the price, the market.
Mhm.
So, but that we look out for before we enter the market.
Okay.
Did you get it up to that point?
Yeah, I got this point actually. So, where the continuation starts, basically that area can be identified as a point of interest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello. Hear me now.
I don't know. Do you say because your mic was mute? Did you say something that I didn't hear?
Can you hear me now?
No, now okay, better.
Great. So, and you can see my screen, right?
Yes, I can see.
Hello, can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see. I can see. Yes, clear. Hello, hello, hello. I can't hear anything.